All right, good late morning, everyone. Michael Venezia, head trader and one of the coaches at Tradeview Markets. TradeGATEHub, sponsored by Tradeview Markets. TradeGATEHub is just a minor subsidiary of the behemoth that is known as Tradeview Markets that has the tightest spreads and lowest pricings. And believe me, I've been around the block 30 years on Wall Street. I'm not here under any duress. I choose it as I sign into TradeGATEHub. Let's log in. All right. Rotation, it's fast and furious. Lithium. Talk to me, Mike. What do you know? I'm interested in lithium longer term. Morning meet anyway. All right. I gotta answer the question because Paul's been in here from day one. He's an equal trader. I actually take ideas from him as well. And I'm going to answer his question on lithium. 2 days ago, lithium was lock limit down. If you look at LIT, lock limit down in China was down like 9%. It was really, really in big trouble. Now I have it because I have some lithium stocks. See, this was lithium as of yesterday. LIT is the Lithium Global Lithium Exchange. This was yesterday's low with volume. I have this LAC, a lithium stock. I have 62,000 of it. My price is $729. It was a split. I'm looking at the other players on lithium and lithium batteries. The best of breed is ALB. No surprise. ALB, you go back on a weekly. This is a product just like everything else. So the run up with the lithium craze and batteries. Now it's sitting right here. ALB has been yesterday got downgraded underweight twice. And by the way, that's with the LIT. If you go to LIB, LIT, same thing. LIB is basically the best of breed. Same thing here. Alexis, I'm getting yelled at, I think. No. All right. So ALB. You know what? Lithium, I believe, there's a obviously oversupply. I'm stocking these things away. ALB, I'm watching. I don't know anything. I just know that China is somewhat manipulating the market. If we go to my QS, which you see as miraculously has come from 538 to 720. I'm long almost 200,000 shares. My average price is 755, the battery maker. Why? Every time it gets down here, makes this type of move. Believe me, from 5 to 11 here. From 5 to 13 here. I hopefully it goes 5 to freaking 20. I like QuantumScape. It's it's an experimental battery company. Do your own diligence, but it also is lithium based as well. You can also punch up LTHM, which is LiveNet, symbol lithium. That's actually looking better. Listen, it's a reversion to the mean trade. You know what I mean? I believe it has some catch up to do. Ribbons have a nice day today. There's the chart. Tesla, showing some decent conviction when it really shouldn't be, if you will. NIO bounced nicely. LI, Long Island, New York, I'm being facetious, looks okay. XPEV, which is the other Chinese EV stock, fine. General Motors hanging in there after a nice move up. And I don't think that's a short squeeze. I think that, that's fundamental it's basing and, with the volume, you just can't ignore it. So lithium, yes, there are better plays. I'm in it. Let's go to TGH. Bottom line is they're still taking up the short squeeze stocks. Hood has been taking up tremendous amount. Look, Hood calls 8 to 13 is Hood. What else are they taking up? GTLB was a great overnight. Didn't have it. SIG was a good overnight. Followed through. Didn't have it. I'm actually shorted now. I'm short 800. TGTX acting well. These stocks are following through. Let's go back here to the room. I'm just sure. Coach asked me. Sometimes he's joking about what's my time frame. My time frame might be a couple hours. Depends on my plan. All right, earnings are starting to slow down a little bit. Risk levels not that bad. Positioning, earnings, Ali all acting well. Let's look at the homies. The homies are acting very well the whole time up. Toll Brothers. There's the daily. You see that? The gap up. What is that? 3 drive coach? It gapped up an opening of what it is, an opening ring, an opening peg. What is it? A power earnings gap and sat. You looked at the rest of them, Lennar, DHI. You know what I mean? So they're trading in groups, which is even better for this market. It's not like you have to take your stab on Weight Watchers and hope it works. When they're trading in groups, they're trading groups. Apple. I mean, that's self-explanatory. Day off. If anybody was short Apple, I don't know what to do there. Coach probably has an opinion when he did actually had a special guest on at 9:30. So Apple, Microsoft. Let's look at my page right here. Futures. Oil's coming back, Exxon, buybacks, whatever billion can muster up anything. That's helping the rotation. Chevron, there you go. Chevron, that's a bull flag. A bear flag if I ever saw it. Oil's not participating well. What else is going on? Rivian, Tesla, Google, ON. They're taking up all these payment providers. Affirmed. There you go. Self-explanatory. PayPal. Actually, not even doing that much Upstart. How you doing? There you go, Upstart. AI. Obviously, it's artificial intelligence. What else has moved? Asan had a poor move today. Earnings. The CEO had to double down at the low. Asan, that was washed out 18 to 69. Maybe it pulls a CFLT. Who knows, Asan, but not for me right now. A little long in the tooth. CCJ, Coach noted, was ripe for a pullback run. I'm actually short it. Giddy up. Square, I'm actually short that too. SC. So listen, what's breaking higher here? Boeing still acting well. Look at the chart on Boeing. Worst to first. This is October 26th. Give it November 26th. Worst to first. That's a V. That's a V shape in Boeing. That's amazing that a stock like that pulls a V shape. Delta's taking some calls naturally. UAL, LUV, the laggard, still the laggard. Or actually, that caught up a little bit. What else? Uber added to the S&P 500, sold off a little bit by the rumor, sell the news, caught a bit again. Signet going up here, bitch. GTLB, Ollie's, Etsy, Chewy, Futures, Mara, Coin, Mara. I'm shorted. Look, it came on. It was right there. I'm not short that much of it, but you know what I mean? Coin's negative, or it was negative. Now Coin's catching up. A firm breaking higher. Right? What else we got? XPEV, Run, Array, GDXJ. Buying the dip. I bought GDXJ. I loosened up on GOLD. I said I did. That's what I did. What else did I buy? I bought the fund, Qualcomm. Well, Qualcomm at 131.30. That's where I bought it. 131.30. It's in the fund. ALT still ripping. Stock momentum traders. What else was a momentum trade? BMEA still going up. Couple of days rest. Stock went from 9 to 24. SoFi still going. I told you that was taking action. You know what's taking calls today? Open. Don't kill the messenger. Open's taking calls. This is with Zillow. Zillow's still going up a little bit of resistance. Any questions? I'm going to make this a little bit quicker. But BNL is freaking ripping. Let's look at the wise guys are doing. Most important. Wise guys. Okay, Lennar. January 2025 calls. What year is this? 23? Yeah. They're going out a year and a half. So I don't care. Lennar can go down 50% from here. But you know what? January of 2025, it's going to be higher. Maybe say something about the economy. Lennar, there's a weekly, there's a daily. God pressed how much? 3 million. This is a freaking big trade here. Look at this. What a player. January 25 calls. Premium 3.3 million. Lennar again. What a player. A firm getting a little long in the tooth. But that's okay. Got long in the tooth here, went up. Got long in the tooth here, went up. 4060, Fitch, Bearish, Citibank, Devon, ZI, action starts to pick up a bit here, decent pace of order flow, not all of repeat names. Activity in heavily shorted squeeze names again. Flow into mega caps quiet. All right. Citibank, Texan, TLT. Let's look at the chart on the TLT. No, I'm not from Boston. I'm from Long Island. But there's a chart on the TLT driving everything. Nobody would think it would do this, just like nobody thought Boeing would do this. You know what I mean? That's why it's doing it. Because it's so unexpected, it exacerbated the move. I mean, if everything was even keel, you know, they'd be even, it'd base out, but it's just it's the way it's going. It's a freaking frenzy. Citibank, I'm short. Taking me up again, you bitches. I was up in Citibank. I'm laying. You why I short Citibank, you ask? Mike V? I'll tell you why. JP Morgan went negative and is still at the low. Maybe I should be shorting JP Morgan here. But it broke a couple of days, 3 days low, and I'm shorting the stock that's stronger. Not a very good example of trading, Mike V, but you know what? I'm shorted from 48.70. I was up in it before I came on the air, but that's okay. The market's bouncing nicely. Square. All right. They're nipping me to death. I'm getting nipped to death. ALB was LAC. LAC. I'm buying it. LAC. Mike V in LAC. SIG. Now it's hurting me. SIG. Square. Not happy. Mara. Array. Lithium. QS. Okay, there it is on QS. I'm long 200,000. It was down freaking $500,000 this thing. You know, I fucking got it. It's got to have some rest. Came with the volume. Every time it comes with the volume, it is what it is. Lennar, the smart people. That's what you want to make easy money. The easier money. Snow taking repeat action. Why not? Building. There it is. Snow taking action. RKT, small ripper. RKT rocket companies. They do mortgages. TLT, Planeteer, VFC. I told you, taking a day off, still going. Oh, Gap stores. I'm short. You know what? I'm not. Every time I come on the air, they reverse on me. Soho, Baba, Target, Planeteer down. Zoom actually pretty well now. Zoom. Zoom acting well. Zoom acting well. ALT. Sarah was the stock of the day. Serafina. I gotta get going. Square. All right. Any questions? Because I'll leave it at that. Until then, SYM. How about this one, Mike V? This one was up $3 this morning. 59 to 52. SYM, a hot IPO or hot stock. I thought I was a putz selling it at 54.70. A lot of it. I looked around. It was 57. Now it's 52. FXI bullish. NCLH is taking some calls. Okay, noted. Why not? Just buy it. You know why they're taking calls? They're squeezing everybody. Keep taking them up. I've seen this show before. FXI, China's taking some bulk flow. Why not? So until then, Mike Venezia, trade prudently. EBON was QS 721 Square. What else do I have? Gap stores. What a hiker trade. Gap stores. Look at this thing. Look at Gap stores. Can you beat any more parabolic? Historic RSIs. Historic. Weekly. Monthly. Not the monthly. All right, monthly. Believe me, I'm not going to hold it until 23. I'm going to get out of it. What was my price on Gaps? 21.14. It wasn't acting well as the futures were going. All right, no big deal. I should get out of it right here. 21.13. All right, what are you going to do? Typical. They got me on the SIG now. All right, no problem. CCJ going down. TTD Meta. Crowd. CCJ and uranium's taking a lot of bear flow for once. Look at CCJ. We had this talk yesterday with Coach. UEC Coach, because the best one holding up, and it was UEC. But what am I going to do with UEC at 680 to 650? There's still time. There's still time. There's still time. UEC, how much is it trade? Oh, you know what? Gap store is breaking high. I'll short 6,000 UEC. I'm in there. Gap store is breaking higher. Alt. Fizzler, run, screw you, Citibank. Come on, man. You know what I mean? Come on. The only problem with Citi might be leveraged towards a 50 strike price. I'm married to it. I'm not in it to make a quarter. Where's it going to move? You know, I mean, the VIX is still so low. Look at the VIX. I mean, I wouldn't be looking for any reversals. When the VIX is so low, there's a lack of volatility. So there's very few reversals. And if there are, they're on thin volume. So ARVN, they're telling me, they're chirping at me. Which one? Turn, they're chirping at me. Turn, they're chirping at me. Any other questions? Talk to me, Mike. Paul, I talked about lithium before. And let's see. Let's see with that. That's it, guys. Anything? Go through the TGH posts. I was a little bit reluctant today about posting to them, but if you missed anything, please go to the Red YouTube channel and go watch our videos. Coaches was 56 minutes ago, already garnering views. Coach and I getting 300 views, getting a lot of good views. So there's people understanding that there's quality over quantity of our videos, although we are on every day. So listen, the market's giving you nice trading, although the VIX is subdued. You know, stocks are trading in groups correctly. Where is the my market here? Okay, here are the oil stocks trading correctly. The golds are trading correctly. If you will, there's retail, the XBI, Marna, Crisp. How about Crisp? Where's Nutella? Nutella can't go. Edit went. They're not even edit went. They're not even trading in groups. We are in Crisp. Giddy up. All right, I'll leave it then for everybody. Have a plan. Thanks for tuning in. Trade well, and I'm here. Remember that I'm not a squawk box. You have to ask. So I'll be here. Have a plan.